Okay, we're talking horses. We're moving on to race 4. We're skimming past the first 3 races. At the moment, looking at the first 3 races, I think the bookies are safe. I'm not going to be going too hard.
Yeah.
We move to race 4. This is the big race. This is the...
They'd be calling for their second satchel, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
because their
by
first
now.
one's full up.
Yeah, they definitely would. It's 8 furlong race. Goes off at 8:15, and that's about the only other thing I can tell you is that I think Sheikh Hamdan has 5 runners. So I wonder if I can do the French way of betting and just back him.
The pari-mutuel coupling or
well,
whatever.
Multiple coupling there, I think it is.
So I don't read much into Dane O'Neill riding at Masharaf, for instance. He had 5 to pick from.
And he did what we did. He got a pin out.
He could have thrown 6 coins up and still picked a different one that he's
from.
So what I've gone for the horse I used to like a lot when I worked at the Red Stables, Doug Watson, Patrick Dobbs. They've got the horse Johar, who won last season over 2,000 metres. Coming back in trip here, but he won that easily. What I'm not worried about is the distance, because he was in the lead quite a long way out and had control of the race. So this mile, I'm not sure if it suits too much, but I'm hoping that it won't be a problem for him.
This was another one I looked at, and I kept going backwards and forwards. Jahar I liked, but the fact his best form's over 10 worried me a little bit.
Yeah.
Antari, Satish and Richie, good start last week. Their form's rock solid over a mile. It's only just being beaten. If you look, last year, the last couple of races, rated 90, beaten 2 1/4 lengths. Rated 90, beaten 2 3/4 lengths. Time before that, rated 91, beaten 2 1/2 lengths. It's always just there. He's been dropped £6. Yeah. That's a hell of a drop. It's £6 in retrospect. Now, the thing is, he hasn't raced for a year, so that's why he's been dropped.
True.
Which put me off him.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm like...
Yeah, he's just a free dropper, isn't it?
It's golf, a free dropper. Yeah. Well, if you play golf like me, you can't go any lower. They won't allow you to play off the ladies' handicap. I've got to stick with 28. So, I like Druba's horse, Teslan, but again, not maybe on this track. No. He's been running over further, and you look at Druba's second time out, maybe.
I'd like to see him run at Jebel Ali, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
His run there last year was very, very good.
I think he's getting a prep run.
Yeah.
Looking at some of this. And I ended up settling on Busker.
Yeah.
His last 2 runs here were exceptional.
Yeah.
Same jockey, same trainer both times, obviously. They partner up again. He's won over 6, he's won over 7. He's raced over a little bit further. He's been second over 19, so he's got a little bit of speed to win over 7.
No, I think he's got a chance, and I just worry about he's £11 higher than when he won over a mile here before.
Yeah.
And I'm not. No, that's my question mark.
It would put me off, but the way he runs, because he comes from behind and he just gets there. A lot of times those horses don't go up as much as they should. Like if you win comfortably from the front by 4 lengths, the handicapper mollies you.
Yeah.
If you just get up and win on the line, you're going up £4 or £5 a time here. In the UK, it'd be £2 or £3 a time.
I think you've got to give number 1 a chance, KC, or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Because
his form was exceptional.
He won a couple of runs last season, and Mark Monaghan, who rides him, had 1 on him last year and was second on him. And he takes the 3 kilograms off, so he'll be running under 58. I think that's pretty good. Weight for him to run under, but the reason I picked Johar is if you read his form, he did win over 2,000 minutes, but he was a little bit, didn't get home last time of the season, last run of the season. He didn't get home over it, so I think Doug's done this for a purpose.
Well, he's raced over this distance 4 times. He's been first and second, so the distance maybe wouldn't be the worry. The thing that probably put me off is his worst run last year was here on the all-weather.
Yeah.
His best form's on the turf.
True.
So I like Chaos. I had to look at Chaos. I fancy Chaos. What put me off Chaos in the end is he's had his first, seconds, and like you said, when they've won and they've gone up, then he had his poor runs. Maybe he's hit that.
Yeah.
He's hit that level. So I ended up going with number 7, Busker.
Yeah.
But very similar to the last race. As I said, this is one where maybe I'd be more inclined to keep I'd keep my funds in the betting account for other races. I think the best 2 betting races are coming up, races 5 and 6. So up till now, I'd have had a glass of lemonade and watched the first 4 races with interest. I hope that's helped you.
Lucky you, as well.